One of the hottest silat competitors in all of Asia, Indonesia's own Hendri Fardli. A 25-year-old is a national Indonesian silat champion, and he wastes no time in making his way down the catwalk. Look out for the 360 takedowns on Fardli, whereby you can catch the opponent's kicking leg, apply pressure to the knee, spin them around, and score a takedown. Now once again, you can't hit the head or the neck in silat. You can't strike from the navel to the groin deliberately. Strikes are only legal between the shoulder line and the waist, which is where you see the padded wear being fitted by our officials. You can also employ throws and joint locks, Mitch.
Yeah, I actually got to train with Fardli at the Singapore National Silat team practice in Singapore, and it was an incredible experience to see how fast and explosive these incredible martial artists are. And Fardli was one of the coaches, and he was able to show me some of their kicks, some of their takedowns, and they use a scissor takedown so effectively. And once they get into the punching range, they deliver such big shots to the body that would send most martial artists crumbling to their feet.
So here we go, Hendri Fardli and Abdurrauf Karim here at the Jakarta Convention Centre to engage in a silat bout. Let's go up to Dominic Lau and make this one all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is 3 rounds of 2 minutes in a traditional silat bout. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, he is a silat world champion, standing at 170 centimeters tall, holding a professional silat record of 13 wins and 2 losses. Representing Satria Muda Indonesia, from Indonesia, he is Abdurrauf Abdul Karim. And introducing his opponent out of the red corner, he is a national silat champion, standing at 170 centimeters tall, holding a professional silat record of 5 wins and 3 losses. Representing Pencak Silat Indonesia, from Indonesia, give it up for Hendri Fardli. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Mr. Mohammed Soleh.
Go on, my son!
Pemanggilan pertama pesilat sudut merah.
Referee Mohammed will address both these combatants. A lot of tradition, a lot of respect in silat. As you can see, both competitors turn, they bow to the referee. 3 2-minute rounds. Now, prior to the start of a contest, each combatant must perform an 8-step silat movement of their own style, which is what we are seeing right now. Now referee Mohammed calls them in to center ring. Remember, punches are worth points, kicks are worth points, takedowns are worth points. You can only strike to the padded area. It really is a beautiful martial art. Silat, the Indonesian martial art from the geocultural area of Southeast Asia. Originally developed here in Indonesia, Peninsular Malaysia, South Thailand and Singapore. It's also traditionally practiced in Brunei, Central Vietnam and Southern Philippines. Thrusting front kick off the right foot there from Hendri Fardli. Amazing speed they execute, particularly on the kick and close range pitch.
They send their, I mean, you think about it, you can't wait for the time-style kick where you bring it up and you kind of cut the angle and add that question mark to the shape of the kick. You have to be so fast and explosive in each one of your kicks. And if you notice, they don't have any pads on their feet, but they do have shin guards, but nothing wrapped up in the hands.
Right-handed punch to the chest there. In the blue sash, it is Abdurrauf Abdul Karim. In the red sash, it is Hendri Fardli. Two champions in this sport. Abdul Karim, a multiple world champion. Hendri Fardli, a national Indonesian champion.
Abdul Karim did a beautiful leg lock sweep there. Missed the leg, caught the kick, and was able to take out that base support of Abdul Karim on Fardli. Very impressive leg kick. I like the speed and the precision in which these guys are throwing their techniques.
Thrusting front kick again off the right leg there from Abdul Karim. I should say Hendri Fardli. A lot of concentration is really required in the sport of silat, Mitch.
Yeah, and you got to wonder, how does the cage factor into this? Are they going to be able to use the cage to really cut angles off their opponent and not allow them to escape?
Of course, in silat, they do not use a cage to compete in. And there's the end of the first round. They go to their respective corners. Crowd here in Indonesia, where silat is a massive sport, are certainly appreciating it here as part of the prelim show of one championship total victory in Jakarta.
Now, Michael, Rich Franklin got the opportunity to train with some of these incredible athletes when he was preparing for some of his contests back in the day. Rich, how do you see this fight happening so far?
Well, this is nothing like MMA, but you know, training with these guys, you were talking about the explosiveness. The target that they have to hit here is small, and granted, when we were training for one of my matches, it was a lot different because they were also throwing head techniques as well and stuff like that. But it's interesting to see how you're basically in firing range, and it's all about the precision and the speed of who can fire faster and actually get to a very restricted target in this sport. This is really interesting to watch.
We're ready to go. Second round set for 3 of silat action here inside the Jakarta Convention Center. Tanding or striking competition sees the combatants challenging each other with a combination of defense and attacking moves, adhering to a strict routine of what's called sikap pasang or fighting stances, pola langkah or step pattern, and then back to sikap pasang. Here we see a scissor attempt to the leg from Abdul Karim. Very low scissor attempt as he tried to execute a takedown. Abdul Karim is in the orthodox stance. He plows that right hand down the center, straight to the chest of Fardli. Scissoring the leg, there is Hendri Fardli.
Every time the action is stopped, the time actually stops. So a 2-minute round is going to really start to extend. So you can just see how they catch that kick and they grab it and they cup it. They typically like to spin and sidestep off to the side and use that as one of their takedowns.
There was a beautifully threaded right hand over the top from Abdul Karim moments ago. Good roundhouse kick off the left. Takedown. Beautiful takedown. That will score for Hendri Fardli. As you can see the referee Mohammed indicating the scoring technique there for Fardli.
The kick scored for Abdul Karim, but the big takedown on the catch of the kick for Fardli really was the point maker in that exchange.
A takedown will score higher than a punch. Scissor to that right leg from Hendri Fardli. They are operating in milliseconds in silat competition. Front kick, and it's one of the preferred weapons here of Hendri Fardli, that front kick off the right leg. Switches the right leg to the back, chambers it well.
Abdul Karim just seems to have a bit of a speed advantage in this bout. You can just see him getting off things a little bit quicker, and he likes to chamber off that leg. And if you look closely, they constantly switch stances, so they never stay in one particular stance.
You could see there that Abdul Karim was catching the kicking leg and trying to exert pressure on the knee to get the takedown. Didn't work for him, unfortunately. Roundhouse kick off the left leg there from Abdul Karim. Turning back kick. Look at the beautiful evasion though from Hendri Fardli. That was superb.
Beautiful spinning hook kick to the bottom leg. It almost paid dividends, but it just barely missed. There, as we're approaching the third round, Rich, if you were to score this, how would you have it scored?
I have no clue. I really don't. I'll say this though, that's a dragon sweep that he did there, and the timing, even though he was a bit too close to the body, but the timing on that dragon sweep was amazing. It was beautifully executed technique.
Now, is that what you named that sweep after me, or how did you come up with this name yourself? Or in Silat, is that what that technique is called?
It was named after Mitch the Dragon Chilson, pretty sure.
Watching these Silat competitors, they are so fast. They are so precise. Mitch, it looks like they're on fast forward some of the time, the way they move.
Yeah, they move so explosively, and having trained with these guys, they train so hard for so many hours a day, and like a lot of at the end of the training sessions, they go through these full contact sparring matches.
Third and final round as referee Mohammed gets us underway. Good side thrust kick there from Hendri Fardli.
Look how Fardli raises his hand every time he scores a point. Just kind of announce to the crowd that he's like, yeah, I got that guy.
Long reach on that front kick from Fardli off the right leg. Roundhouse kick, Fardli, front kick again. Catch and counter from Abdul Karim.
Let's pay close attention to the referee because he's the one that's indicating how these matches are being scored. You can wave off that takedown there. Fardli sets up possibly a scissor takedown.
Fardli maybe trying to signify his technique a little more to the judges here. Ringside, nice right hand from Abdul Karim. For Abdul Karim, and a nice roll through. Very entertaining. 2-minute round. This is the third and final of them. Very light on the elite leg is Hendri Fardli. They reset here. Little fake there from Fardli, edging forward. Looking for that right leg perhaps, and he comes with a side kick for the takedown. The anticipation, the timing from Abdul Karim. That was magnificent.
The dragon sweep, we see it in full force.
Abdul Karim, multiple Silat champion, 3-time national, 2-time Asian University champion, 3-time Malaysia versus Indonesia champion, and the PMNAS champion of 2013. Putting on a show here in the final round. Probing with that right hand is Hendri Fardli. Looking at that beautiful low sweeping takedown again, Abdul Karim. Poetry in motion from Abdul Karim. Here's in the blue sash. Tries to scissor that left leg of Hendri Fardli.
They seem to be attacking the legs with the scissor takedowns. They don't really seem to be shooting up towards the body. Just going shin to shin there. That sounded hurt. He moved his guard out the way.
Seconds ticking down towards the end of this thrilling contest. Fardli thought about that roundhouse kick. Cuts off the movement here of Abdul Karim. And there it is, into the 3 rounds, end of this match.
He's kind of throwing that Hadouken punch where he's throwing 2 fists at the same time at the target. It's actually quite effective because it's scored on multiple occasions.
Who will get the nod here? Will it be Hendri Fardli or will it be Abdurrauf, Abdul Karim? Beautiful third and final round though, Mitch, from Abdul Karim. Jump turning back kick was a ripper. And there's the takedown from Abdul Karim.
Beautifully timed. Abdul Karim's timing and anticipation of these moves has got to be what makes him a world champion. I'm not quite sure about the scoring, but if you just had to go off that beautiful dragon sweep, you gotta give the contest to Abdul Karim.
Combatants are known as Pesilats. And our 2 Pesilats tonight certainly put on a show here at the Jakarta Convention Center.
Pertandingan ini berbenarkan oleh pesilat yang menempati sudut biru.
And there it is, Abdurrauf, Abdul Karim takes the victory here in Jakarta over Fardli.
Very impressive in our first Silat competition at One Championship. I hope we get to see more of this amazing martial art.
Me too, it really was very entertaining to watch. Full of speed, full of precision, and full of beautiful traditional martial arts technique in a competitive arena. Congratulations to Abdurrauf, Abdul Karim.